He's just making sure that, you know, there was no women around the area because women's faces are like a magnet for Chris Brown's fist. He's just checking to make sure things are okay. That's all. Chris Brown's getting sued for assault again. Unbelievable. The Chris Brown? The Saint? No, what? Twitter loves Chris Brown. They talk all the time about how reformed he is. What? No, he's getting sued? For assault? That doesn't add up. Deep state. That's deep state. That's deep state if I've ever heard it. Oh, goodness gracious. He's being sued for $50 million after an alleged assault of 4 concert goers. He got 4 of them? What do you do? Hit him with a Rob side B? How do you take out 4 people at once? I just don't believe. Not this guy. Not this guy. He wouldn't do that. Larry Parker, Joseph Lewis, Charles Bush, and DeMarcus Powell filed the suit in Harris County, Texas, against this tour promoter, Live Nation. In addition to the payment, the 4 plaintiffs are asking for a temporary restraining... Oh my god. Where is this ad even playing from? Where is this? It's an invisible ad. How is this not illegal? It's so crazy how I just have to mute the whole fucking tab instead of being able to just exit out of the ad. And then I never remember to unmute tabs, so then I wonder, fucking scratching my head, why when I go to something else everything's muted. According to the complaint, which was first reported by TMZ, it's always first reported by TMZ in every situation ever. Brown and his crew severely beat the plaintiffs following the singer's performance as part of his 11/11 tour at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas this past Friday. The 4 men were invited backstage after the set to meet Brown, who showed up 30 minutes later than anticipated. Before leaving, Bush approached Brown to congratulate him on the show, prompting a member of the singer's entourage to remind Brown that the two had previous issues. Brown allegedly said, "Oh yeah, we were." Wait, what is happening? The suit states that Brown and 7 to 10 members of his entourage proceeded to assault Bush and punch him in the chest, and claims that Hood Boss picked up a chair and threw it at Bush's head. The suit goes on to claim that Brown and his crew turned their attention to Parker, who tried to escape down a staircase that led to a locked door. Upon instruction from Brown, Parker was allegedly punched in the face and chest and kicked in the head for over 10 minutes. The suit also states that Powell was punched in the shoulder while Lewis was hit in the shoulder and chest. All plaintiffs were injured and are currently undergoing medical treatment. So they paid for backstage passes of the ass-beating Chris Brown? Just for... Jesus. Backstage passes only to get their ass beaten by Chris Brown. Imagine that. Paying money just for fucking knuckle sandwiches backstage. What's Twitter saying? I bet Twitter's already in full force defending this. Twitter has Chris Brown's cock so far down their throat. Let's see. Not really seeing any of them talking about it. Where's all the breezy enthusiasts? I will say, I believe this is the first time he's assaulted men. Typically, he likes to beat women. So he's pushing new ground here. Yeah, they're straight up just ignoring it. Next, he will beat children. Hey, he just might. Don't bring your kids backstage to the Chris Brown concert. Stay home. But Charli, he's a good singer. Not only is he a good singer, he's a good dancer. So this is him beating women. Who cares, huh? Him beating men. Who cares? Have you heard him sing? Oh! Someone won. What a jump scare. And here's a response. Representatives for Brown, Beasy, and Live Nation did not respond to Variety's request for comment. No should have to endure what these clients endured, Tony Busby said in a statement. We will seek the maximum amount of damages allowed by law for this egregious conduct. Oh no, there's tons of people that still support Chris Brown. Even, I think it was like 8 months ago now, something like that. I was talking about Chris Brown on stream, because I don't remember who brought it up or what it was. Oh, it was him throwing someone's phone into the crowd. So, like, someone was on her phone, and he was giving her, like, a lap dance, like, clapping his cheeks in her face or whatever, and then he, like, grabbed her phone and threw it into the crowd, and I was making fun of him for it. And then someone in chat immediately started getting, like, really defensive on his behalf as if he was, like, the fucking PR manager for Chris Brown. So then I was making fun of that guy, and then brought up Chris Brown's past about, you know, like, beating Rihanna and beating other women as well. And they started downplaying it. So then I started really going in on Chris Brown. And that video went up on the second channel, and the Chris Brown fans from Twitter actually posted about it to flood the video to insult me for besmirching the good name of Chris Brown and how he's like reformed and changed. Or maybe it wasn't Twitter, it might have been Reddit, I don't remember which it was, but like about going in on me about like, how can you hold this man in such a negative light for something that happened over 15 fucking years ago? So what? He beat Rihanna within an inch of her life. Who hasn't done something like that? We've all made mistakes. We've all beat women. Like, who cares? That's okay. He sings really well, and you're bitter. You're jealous. Like, the amount of support Chris Brown still gets is baffling. It's almost exclusively women, too. Like, women are the most endangered around Chris Brown. Women supporting Chris Brown is like rabbits supporting wolves. Like, you are asking for trouble. But now he is evolving. He's beating men, too. So nobody's safe. If you go backstage to a Chris Brown concert, I hope you're ready for some fucking hand-to-hand combat with 10 dudes. Damn, even r/Chris Brown is still supporting him over this lawsuit. I'm going to check that out right now, but I'm going to speculate. I bet they are coping by saying that these gentlemen started it. The dudes who purchased backstage passage were the instigators. They forced Chris Brown and his crew to beat the shit out of him. They were begging for it, asking for it. Troublemakers. That's my guess. That's my speculation on the cope. Let's see. Okay, here. I'm assuming it's this. Yeah. This took place Saturday. No video evidence of a fight in the last. I love that. Chris Brown fans just can't even write a full fucking sentence without blowing it. And the last sentence in the second image proves that TMZ still has a vendetta against Chris. Hey, by the way, that vendetta is just reminding people this isn't his first time beating others. Beating Rihanna, beating his ex-girlfriend. And like, they still have a vendetta against this guy. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's so weird. They just don't like him. The bias. TMZ is full of shit. Those men were looking for him, and his mom and child were back there with him. And people from the meet and greet said those men were looking for Chris with ill intentions. Yeah, I'm sure if they were looking for him with ill intentions, the number one place they would want to do that is at a fucking Chris Brown concert where he's surrounded by bodyguards and authorities and also paying extra money to go backstage. Yeah, I'm sure. What a great location to do that. But I called it. I fucking told you. I told you. I knew that would be the angle. And it looks like the normal posters on this sub are getting drowned out, but people are like, what's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is brand new. Yeah, no, this is new. It's a new classic Chris Brown beating. Charlie, you have to see this. r/Chris Brown had a meltdown the other day after a video of a cop looking at Chris Brown weirdly went viral. It has 900 comments. What? What? What is that video even? What do you mean a cop looking weirdly at Chris Brown? Okay, I've got to see that. Hold on, I'm back on the subreddit. I'm in the mainframe. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I didn't go to top. I'm on r/Chris Brown, and the top post from today is from 22 hours ago that says 15-year-old Chris Brown was a savage. And it's a video of him, I guess at 15, making out with someone. Why share that? That's so weird. Ugh. Fucking weirdos. Okay, so it's this. The way that police officer was looking at him bothers me. That's so parasocial. Oh my god, that's so parasocial. So is it that first guy? That must be it, right? It's this first guy? This guy's catching a lot of heat for this look? He's just making sure that, you know, there was no women around the area because women's faces are like a magnet for Chris Brown's fist. He's just checking to make sure things are okay. That's all. What in the what? We might not know exactly what they're thinking, but more than likely they mad because they know Breezy can fuck their wives, daughters, sisters, and nieces. And not you. Never you. Why do you defend him like this? This is so weird. Like, nothing even happened here. He's just looking at him. He probably doesn't like him. I don't like Chris Brown. Most sensible people wouldn't. He just beats women. And men now. I have to remember, he's a changed man. He beats everyone. Tell me you're an impotent racist without telling me. Holy. What? Told you, the Breezy fans, delusional weirdos. Unhinged. Unhinged. He looks like he hates Chris because he is not Chris. 900 comments about this. A split second of him just looking at Chris Brown in a way that bothered someone. Fascinating. Yeah, fascinating for sure. But he sings well, so all's forgiven.